Hey, good day there, Futurist Jim Carroll. Listen, AI, everybody's talking about AI all the time. It's all AI all the time. I want to put in perspective for you something that is going on with ChatGPT and all these other tools, and that is the pace of development is rather extraordinary. What I want to show you is something very effective where you can begin to use this as a tool to enhance and accelerate your knowledge. You've heard the phrase, you won't be replaced by an AI, but it's very likely that you could be replaced by somebody who's using an AI. And I think that is a key theme. There is so much happening here where it's become a knowledge tool. And that's the type of thing that I've been talking about on stage. What I've been covering is how can we effectively use ChatGPT and these other tools to accelerate our ability to generate knowledge. Look, for years I've been talking about what I call just-in-time knowledge. That's getting the right knowledge at the right time for the right purpose, for the right situation. And that is becoming increasingly possible with the acceleration of these tools. So one of the keynotes that I'm out there doing is called, ChatGPT, the acceleration of artificial intelligence and the arrival of the personalized knowledge butler. Think about that. That's what this is really becoming. This is your own personal knowledge butler. And I want to give you a very effective and good example based on some things I've seen online of what we can do. Here's what I want you to look at. There's an article that has come out from McKinsey and Company, and I'm going to go directly into the article. It's talking about generative AI in the future of work in America. And it's got a whole bunch of analysis, a whole bunch of text, a whole bunch of statistics embedded into the article. And here's the thing, we don't have time to read all this stuff. We don't have time to synthesize all this stuff. And this is where an AI can come in very, very quickly. So let me show you what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take this article and I'm going to go into ChatGPT 4 and I'm going to say, well, look, I want you to summarize this article. Provide me a list, and I got to look at what I'm typing is summarize this article and provide me a summary list of 10 key impacts of AI. I got to make sure I get the spelling right. Impacts of AI on our future and the future of careers. And what I'm doing here is I'm going to actually copy in the URL of this article, and I'm going to bring it over into ChatGPT, and I'm using a plugin. Plugins are this thing that they've added to ChatGPT where you can add functionality to the use of ChatGPT. And so what I'm using here is a summarize plugin. And what this is going to do is this is actually going to take off and it's going to read this McKinsey article and it's going to give me a summary of what I'm looking for. So I've given it the quote. It's using this plugin. It's now going through in the background. It's reading this long, complicated article on generative AI and the future of work in America. And it will come back and in a matter of moments, it's going to give me a summary of my question. What are the 10 key impacts of AI on the future and the future careers? But I'm actually going to use the output that it's giving to me here to come up with prediction of, what jobs are likely to disappear and what new jobs might emerge. So it's talking about occupational shifts and demand for higher skills and resilient occupations and all that type of stuff. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to wait for it to finish. I'm going to copy this into my clipboard because this is now going to become a tool that I'm going to use as the basis for using ChatGPT to give me a prediction on the future career. So let's go highlight that. We'll copy that into our text box and I'm going to go and I'm going to create a new prompt here. And I'm going to say, what I want you to do is I want you to use the summary information below. So we are going to use, and make sure I type this in, going to use the summary information provided below. I wish I could type, to give a list of 10 current occupations, that are likely to disappear with reasons why. Then I want you to provide me with a list of 10, let's say 10 in future new career and job opportunities and why we are likely to see some success with these new emerging fields. And then I'm going to type in, here is the summary, quote. And what I'm doing is I'm actually going to paste in all this stuff which is up here, which is the summary it just gave me of this McKinsey report. So I'm going to paste that in. I'm going to hit the button and magic is going to happen. And so ChatGPT is going to go on and come up with a list of jobs that are likely to disappear. Cashiers, manufacturing workers, data entry clerks, printers, publishers, travel agents, postal couriers. It goes on, to give me that summary of the first 10 things, and then it's going to go away and it's going to give me a list of 20 new future potential careers. So do you see what I've done here is I've used ChatGPT, number one, to read an article for me and summarize that article. I'm then using the summary of that article to make a prediction about the future. This is powerful stuff. Again, we don't know how much of this is right, how much of this is wrong, but look at what's coming about. A renewable energy technician, a robotics engineer, a genetic counselor, a virtual reality experience designer, a digital marketer. This is powerful stuff. And it goes back to my point that I was making before that, you won't be replaced by an AI, but it's pretty likely you could be replaced by somebody who is using an AI. Let me give you another extremely powerful example of how we can use ChatGPT and these other tools as a sort of a personalized knowledge butler. And that's the type of thing, again, that I'm talking about in this keynote on stage, where I'm talking about what we can do to utilize these tools to enhance our knowledge and get what I call just-in-time knowledge. So let me give you an example. We all want to learn how to use this stuff. So here's a long, complicated 27-minute video that somebody has put online. It's a ChatGPT tutorial. Well, I don't have time to watch this. You don't have time to watch this. Who has time for anything anymore? So I'm simply going to use a tool in ChatGPT to summarize this video for me. So I'm going to copy the URL. I'm going to go back to ChatGPT. I'm going to start a new chat using ChatGPT 4. And again, I'm using a plugin, and the plugin are these tools. In this case, it's the AAA Summarize app. And what this plugin does is it summarizes YouTube videos, and it summarizes web pages and PDF documents and all kinds of stuff. It's the same tool I just used before. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, watch this video. And, I want you to provide me with a list of the top 20 things I can learn from the video. Also provide me a summary of 20 things I should be doing to elevate my knowledge and understanding, atrocious typer here, of ChatGPT. So I type in my query. I want to learn from this video. I don't have time to watch this whole stupid thing. Just give me the summary, and I paste in the YouTube URL and watch this. This is magic. It's going to watch a 27-minute video just like that. And in a matter of seconds, it begins to provide me the summary of what I need to know from that video. I mean, look, when I'm talking about the use of ChatGPT as a personal knowledge butler, this is what is happening here. We are seeing an explosion of new knowledge-based tools that can enhance our knowledge, give us new skills, give us the ability to quickly summarize and interpret information and do new things. Look at this. It's going through and it's, providing me this summary of 20 things, that I can learn from this video. And 10 things, whether I ask for 10 things or 20 things on what I can do to accelerate my knowledge and understanding of how to use ChatGPT. This is powerful stuff. And we are in the midst of a knowledge revolution. Look, when the internet came out in 1993, I had already been online for 10 years, and I was explaining to audiences, this is how it's going to change your future, shape your future, provide new opportunities. The same darn thing is happening today. If you look at these tools, you look at how quickly it can summarize information, and it is becoming, as I say, the personalized knowledge butler. That's a keynote topic I'm now doing on stage. ChatGPT, the acceleration of artificial intelligence and the arrival of the personalized knowledge butler, promise and peril in the next technological transformation Because look, you might not be replaced by an AI, but it's pretty certain you're going to be replaced by somebody who knows how to use an AI better than you do. I'm going to blog about this, I think, tomorrow and share a little bit more insight on what is going on here. Stay tuned, and I'll stick the video up there if you want to watch it again, or send me a question, jcarroll@jimcarroll.com. Visit my website, jimcarroll.ai, for more information on what I'm doing here. And here's a good closing clip to get you thinking.
The acceleration of AI is not just about the technology. It's about the promise and the peril, the opportunity and the challenge, the disruptive impact and the strategy. It's about leadership. Futurist Jim Carroll, one of the most respected leadership speakers in the world, with clients like NASA, BlackRock, Disney, the World Bank, and Pfizer, puts these realities into perspective for those organizations that require a highly customized, industry-specific overview to align to the future. The acceleration of AI is not just about the technology. It's not just about ChatGPT. It's about the AI megatrends. That's the transformative and disruptive concepts involving such things as predictive diagnostics, autonomous technologies, and machine vision. The integration of AI into robotics and virtualized digital twin technologies, workforce and process augmentation technologies, virtual knowledge assistants, real-time risk monitoring, product reinvention, and transformation through embedded AI, and so much more. These are the types of AI megatrends that you need to understand in order to comprehend how your industry, profession, association, job, and career will change in the future. AI is already causing massive change in every industry, such as changing the way we diagnose and treat medical conditions, how we assess and underwrite insurance risk using sophisticated AI risk management tools, how we manage our march to precision farming using AI-driven autonomous technologies, how we are using AI throughout retail and manufacturing for deep supply chain analysis and inventory management. It's vast, sweeping, transformative megatrends that will continue at a faster pace as we enter the era of acceleration of AI. Artificial intelligence has already had a massive impact on our reality. And now, as its impact accelerates, the implications are far more profound. Futurist Jim Carroll puts these realities into perspective for your organization in a fast-paced keynote or leadership meeting presentation. It's a highly customized, industry-specific AI megatrend overview based on detailed research specific to your industry and organization and aligned to your unique perspective. It's insight that matters, that is highly relevant, and that is actionable. What you need right now is highly relevant AI megatrends guidance from a realistic, strategic business perspective. That's what Futurist Jim Carroll delivers. Futurist Jim Carroll is booked regularly by CEOs and other senior executives of major organizations worldwide to provide an opening or closing keynote or leadership talk on highly customized topics at corporate off-site meetings and events. He's also regularly booked by associations and major conferences for an opening or closing keynote speech on the challenges and opportunities of our future. None other than NASA has booked him, twice, for a talk on the future of space. If NASA finds value in his customized insight, so will you. He is now sharing his insight globally on the fast-moving topic of AI. You don't need hype, you need strategic reality. You need the unique, strategic, leadership-oriented insight of Futurist Jim Carroll. If you are eager to align yourself to the future, a future increasingly defined by the acceleration of AI, you need to reach out to Futurist Jim Carroll. You will find him online. You will also find that he is represented by some of the most iconic and well-respected speakers bureaus in the world, organizations who have trusted him to deliver powerful insight to their most important clients. Futurist Jim Carroll has shared his insight with over 2 million people in over 1,500 corporate and association conferences over a 30-year time span. It's insight that is customized, purposeful, relevant, and timely. He has become a trusted partner to global CEOs and other senior executives, and to those organizations who need to align to a world in which the future belongs to those who are fast. That moment is now. Contact Jim today.